What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Sunday night chill stream with me. My name is Blaze, and today, as always, is Animal Crossing New Leaf. Welcome, Amiibo. Welcome back to the stream, guys. Welcome to Sunday, the Sunday chill stream. And today, I don't have anything planned. I'm gonna be real honest with you today. I don't have anything super planned out, but I do want to talk about some Animal Crossing related topics in that it is now week 9. It's going on week 9 of 2019, and we still have no Animal Crossing news or information, and it's like, it's been getting questionable, and I feel like they're saving the announcement. They're saving the announcement for much later in the year. Maybe not much later, but it'll feel like much later in the year, because I feel like it's pretty much here, but it's not, you know? It's basically to a point where it should be here, but it's not. So it's just been a little frustrating lately, and I'm certain that we're going to hear more information very soon. Everything's going to be okay very soon. And yeah, we should be good. But I'm also testing out some new audio techniques, so if you guys don't hear anything from the game, let me know. I can hear the game okay in my headset, but if you can't hear the game, please let me know. Let's go ahead and get things started, though. Spring is here, which is awesome. I'm excited, because spring is like... The snow is funny, because the snow is like... Whenever the snow is here, when it starts, I'm like, oh, cool, snow. I can build snowmen and stuff. Hold on, guys. I can't hear Isabel. That's weird. Why is that weird? It's very strange. So I can't hear Isabel's voice, or the voice of the villagers. And I had something similar happen in Fortnite too, where I couldn't hear certain sounds. So let's see if we can talk to some people. Try to get this taken care of. That is weird. O'Hare likes dancing all night long, so that's good. I like him. He's cool. Waterfalls up there. Hey, some new flowers came in. That's cool. I'm trying to get some more pink flowers right here to go with this house that's right up top. So hopefully we'll get some more pink flowers blooming pretty soon. Carnations. That's the goal. Pink carnations. The sound is very strange. Very strange. I feel like there's a setting that's not on that it should be on. We'll figure it out, though. It's a test run. It's really just a test run for the new equipment that I just purchased, and I want to make sure it's working, and it seems like it's working, but gotta make some adjustments, I guess. Don't talk to me, Jay. I'm making money. Yes. Am I the only one you haven't talked to in a while? Oh, man. Shark Taco, welcome. Welcome to the stream. Oh, cool. Awesome. Shark Taco, thank you so much. I didn't realize that there were actually lurkers to my channel. I thought it was just quiet, but that's cool. I really appreciate it. Trust me. And you have the coolest name in the business, let me tell you. I like tacos. I'm not a fan of sharks, but I think the combination of sharks and tacos is cool. So Yeah, I'm trying to get this new audio set up, so hopefully you don't think everything's bad. I can't hear. I can't hear everything. Something's not quite right with my audio, but I'll get it fixed. I'm trying to mess with some settings at the same time, so we'll get it going. But yeah, 9 weeks in, no Animal Crossing news just yet. Week 9 starts now, so I'm really hoping that Nintendo gets it together and puts something out there. We haven't heard anything just yet, so I'm thinking it'll happen. I don't really know when exactly. Ah, cool. Thanks. Thanks, Shark Taco. The chat is usually a bit more lively. It's usually when I first start the stream. It doesn't happen right away, but that's okay. I don't expect everybody to come into my stream like immediately or anything, so. Oh yeah, definitely. Oh, thanks. My grassy pathing is it took some time to get it together, so I didn't make it though. I took it from Pinterest, which I think a lot of people have done. Because I'll be honest with you, I'm not skilled at making paths. I just can't do it. And every attempt I've made comes out looking. Let me show you. If Timmy would stop talking to me for a second. Comes out looking like this. Well, these are bad examples, like this one. I didn't make that one, though. I think I made this one. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Hold on. Let me see what Gracie has to sell. But yeah, I can't make them that well. Dog Queen's here. What's up, Dog Queen? Can you guys hear the audio okay? When animals are talking to me, can you hear them? Like, let's talk to Gracie. Like, I can barely hear her. Like, so barely. Alicio Gamer, welcome to the stream. I think maybe there's one of these settings. Ooh. What are those settings? Hold on, let me slide over for a second. Okay, cool. That's what I thought. Yeah. Okay, well, I'll have some more work to do to try to figure this stuff out, but in the meantime, I can try to do something else. I was getting close to, like, crunch time today, and I wanted to make sure I got everything ready to go, and I was online at 6, and it was, like, a couple minutes after, and that's when I realized that I need to get online. So, here we are. Now you should be able to hear everything. There we go. See, I have all the princess stuff already. I don't need the princess stuff. I need the card stuff. And I think I have everything else, actually. Let's see. Oh, wow. Shark Taco, that's awesome. That's cool. I have almost the complete set of Series 1. I have some of Series 2, but I never actually got to collecting Series 3 or 4. It got expensive, and that was around the time that Animal Crossing cards were becoming discounted at, like, Toys R Us. But I wanted to get them all. It was just really tough to make that investment. A long time and lots of trading, yeah. And I have a hard time trusting people online too, so. Elizio Gamer, I am probably gonna do some town visits a little bit later. If you want me to come into your town, we can probably do some island tours or something like that. So if that's what we want to do, I'm down. I want to do some work in my town first, though. Try to get everything set up. I was hoping that card stuff was this month. I think it's next month, though. Maybe it's Gracie stuff next month. I don't remember. Pretty sure it's a monthly basis. I like this shirt because it looks like Diva from Overwatch. And that was, I think this game came out way before Diva was ever even a thought. So it just kind of worked out that way. But it's really cool. So much cash into it. Oh my gosh, $1,000. It's a lot of money. Okay, that's cool. That is cool that nobody scammed you or anything. And it's funny because I feel like it's just a lot of people who just genuinely want... they just genuinely want to finish their collection. They genuinely want the cards. They genuinely want to help others as well. So I think there's a lot of that out there. Take this headset off because I don't need it anymore. And that's cool. I think that is cool. This game is called Animal Crossing New Leaf. And there are several versions of Animal Crossing out there. This is for the 3DS. There are versions out there for the Wii U, the regular DS, and the GameCube. And there is one coming out for the Switch very soon, sometime this year. So I'm really hoping that we get that sooner rather than later. But we don't know when exactly. But it's one of my favorite games of all time, and it's super fun to play. And I sincerely cannot wait for the Switch version to come out, because the community is just going to have a huge boom in people looking at Animal Crossing content. So I want to be one of those people that's out there and, you know, doing what's best and helping people out. I think that we'll probably be doing some auctions and stuff and giveaways for all kinds of just rare and fun to collect items. So it's going to be a lot of fun when that day comes out. So Falcon Plays is here. Welcome to the stream, Falcon. Missed you. I haven't seen you for a while. Been playing a lot of Fortnite, but I haven't seen you online, so... Oh, hey, Joey. What up? Oh, he got me some steel flooring. Sweet. Alicio Gamer. I will try to add your friend code a little bit later on. Oh, lost item. This always happens to me. Every time I see a lost item, I'm like, do I really want to spend time trying to pick up a lost item and figure out where this thing goes? The answer is no. I don't. What's going on? To Jerry from Reno. Cool. He seemed like he was a time traveler. Definitely a cool person to meet. If you had the chance someday, you should stay up all night talking and laughing with him. Oh, cool. I don't know which one of you is Jerry, but O'Hare is your friend, which means you're my friend. Any friend of O'Hare's is a friend of mine. Miss ACNL, welcome to the stream. Oh no. I didn't mean to bury that again. I hope that you are having as much fun in Animal Crossing as I am. You can't even throw out lost items. Like, the only thing cool about lost items is you can actually, like, decorate. You can use them to decorate your house and stuff, which is kind of a unique way of doing things. Another thing you can do with lost items, or it's kind of like how you can get extras of, like, vinegar and spices and stuff from the Thanksgiving event, and you can kind of put those in your house too, because it's the only way to get them. But most people only get they only get the items they need to finish off Franklin's like activity, and then that's about it. So Dog Queen, oh, that's okay. have a good night, Dog Queen. I'll talk to you later for sure. I'll be on next week. And throughout the week for other games I'm interested in. But yeah, so it's very interesting because the vinegar and milk, and I think there's maybe eggs too or something. All those ingredients, the only way to get them is through Franklin's thing, so it's all good. But I'm glad that you can at least have something unique that a lot of people don't think about getting. It's the same with lost items like the bags, the mittens, and stuff like that. So it's cool. It's cool. Let's see. So we got a nice variety of people watching from both YouTube and Twitch. Well, thanks guys for stopping by today. Oh, this by the way is the my attempt at making some kind of flag. So when I said earlier that I don't create paths on my own all that well, this is what happens when I try to make a path. It's supposed to say ATL for Atlantis, and there's a little fishy at the bottom. So I mean, it's kind of cool, but I can't, like, I'm not that good. Oh, sweet. I already got one. Tiger beetle. Catch 20 bugs. 10 under... Oh my gosh, they're really trying my patience today. I mean, I realize those are meant to be done, like, throughout the week, but I think they all reset tomorrow. We'll catch some bugs. If that one doesn't get away from me. King Pineapple, what's up? That is the sound of meow coupons up there. I basically do all the missions and I don't ever collect my meow coupons because I have enough. How many do I have right now? Oh, I have 506 right now. And I haven't collected them for like probably over a year. So it's a bunch of meow coupons I'm just never going to pick up because I don't need them. But the missions are fun. It's like it's the only thing really keeping me interested in the game and doing anything, so...
Blazebot will not hesitate.
Uh-oh. Swap it like it's hot. Swap it like it's hot. Oh, man.
Shark Taco has been following the channel for months.
Nice. Nice, Shark Taco. Awesome. Cool. King Pineapple, thanks for coming by. Appreciate it. Really do appreciate it. So, Falcon, I have to tell you something about the bells. Funny story for those of you who had bells in the past, and may or may not be wondering where my bells go.
King Pineapple has been following the channel for months, days.
Basically, what happened was one of my viewers was super nice and decided to give bells to one of my other viewers. Then they wanted to see if it was possible to give bells to everybody. So they typed in, you know, give bells, the give command. They put like 1,000. And then they typed in everyone. And Blazebot gave 1,000 bells to the username everyone, which is a little funny. So I said I'd fix it. I was gonna go in and just fix it and change that. I brought up the username everyone, and I right clicked on his name, and the option came up of reset bells for everyone. And I knew there was a different way to do it, and I shouldn't have done what I did. But I thought, sure, I need to reset bells for the username of everyone. So I hit yes, and it actually it reset bells for every username that's ever watched my channel. So when it said everyone, it truly meant everyone. So yeah, mistakes happen, accidents happen, not a big deal. I've been meaning to reset those bells anyway, so it's all good. We'll get back to it pretty soon. Your bells will come back before you know it. But I did increase the number of bells that you earn per 5 minutes. I believe it's 10 now. It used to be 1. So every 5 minutes you'll earn 10 bells. And if you host the channel, you get 150 bells. If you play the slot machines, you'll get bells. You hug BlazeBot, you'll get bells. And do the fortune cookies, you might get some bells too. So lots of easy ways to earn bells, and of course those bells will be used to do auctions and raffles and fun stuff when Animal Crossing Switch comes out. Shark Taco thinks it'll be right after school starts, and I bet it will, actually, now I'm thinking about it. It's probably going to be right around that time, right when school starts. I bet it's going to be around the fall, actually. I know they're going to want to have Animal Crossing at E3, so that, to me, I think is definitely going to happen. Oh, I need bugs. Where are the bugs? It's kind of a no-brainer. But I think they're also going to have Pokemon at E3 as well. So E3 is going to be crazy this year. I can't wait. I can't wait. All the games I want to play. Pokemon Sword and Shield coming out later this year. And Nintendo says there's a game that's been dead for a while, that they haven't made a sequel to in a long time, that they might, that they haven't announced yet, but it's been in development for a while too. So some of the games that came up that I thought would probably end up being this game, this mystery game, are F-Zero and potentially, and this won't happen, but potentially Eternal Darkness. I would love to see that game come back. It would be so cool. Boxwords. Boxwords. Welcome to the stream. Also, just so you guys know, before I forget, bells are only obtainable on Twitch. So if you're watching on YouTube and you want to earn bells, you'll have to switch over to the Twitch platform. Sorry. Anyway, so I think that F-Zero's it's been a long time since F-Zero's had a game, but I mean literally they have so many other games they could come out with, like Ice Climbers. I mean, there's a ton. So I don't think we should limit our scope of what we think might happen, because it could literally be anything. The thing is, though, I had a revelation the other day, because I was like, you know what other game could they be talking about? And it hit me all of a sudden, because there's a game that had kind of a weird following, and it was actually a really well-made game, especially if you play it like with other people. It was pretty balanced and pretty fair and pretty fun, and there's a huge following of people who really enjoyed this game, which I'm gonna say in a second. So it would not surprise me, and I thought about it the other day. I was like, that's what it's gonna be. That's what it's gonna be. So maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm right, but I have a feeling that it's gonna be Mario Strikers is the new game they're gonna announce, because there hasn't been a Mario Strikers game in a while. But I've heard people really liked the game, so it could happen. It could happen. Earthbound in general could happen. Mother 3? Pasta is cool. Welcome to the stream, bud. Lyndon Bach? It's me. Lyndon Bach. Cool. Oh no! So my audio died here. Hold on. Gotta get it set up again. If I can find the cables. Here we go. Luckily, all my cables are like right here, so. Okay. Oh, I don't think I can plug this in though. Okay, I gotta plug back here. If I get electrocuted, it might happen. Just remember, I care about you all, except for this person who's trolling my my stream right now. Sorry about that, guys. We don't do that. We don't do that here. So the sound is off, from the game, and while trying to plug it back in, someone's trolling me. We don't do racism on this channel. Oh no. There it goes. There we go, we're back. I didn't get electrocuted. Dang it. These are the Holly starts, I believe. Oh my goodness. People just don't. Don't do that. Why are people dumb? Dedicated. Yeah, you're right. This child. Let's say child. This child is dedicated. I wouldn't say man. This preschooler is really dedicated to trolling me today. You know, it's... Maybe they're not in preschool. Maybe. But they are certainly demonstrating the intelligence of a preschooler, so let's just say... They're still learning shapes and colors at this point, so... Hey, what are you gonna do? Shiny is hosting. Thank you for that. This lower form of intelligence. Ooh, look at that thing. Get it. Look, I have no problem banning somebody. I'm not even gonna, like... I'm not even gonna ask. Get out.
Blazebot does not want to be a fool for you, just another player in your game for two.
I'm not sure if you guys can report that person. I don't think I have that that ability. I'll look into it another time in case that happens again. Because that doesn't happen to me very often, so it's all good. Anyway, just catching bugs today. To catch 20 bugs, that's a lot of bugs. $20 bugs. You want to become an MOF. I don't know what that is. Hey, look at that. Follower. Why? Why do this? Let me, turn that off. There we go. Tell you what I'll do. I am turning off the chat for a second. So you guys can keep chatting, but it's not going to be on the screen. There we go. Just for a little while. A 1,000 bells. Starliet's here. Welcome, Starliet. Super glad you made it. How was Fortnite? Where are the bugs? Ma, they chasing me. They chasing me. The bugs. The bugs? Bum, 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 bum. So I am glad that spring's here in this game. Oh, O'Hare, what's up? Probably speed running. No, you're not. O'Hare, you're not going anywhere. Now, if you were Anka, I would not hesitate to let you leave, but you're cool. Anka's not. Anka's not. Falcon, are you speed running Fortnite? Battle Royale? I'm about to kill everybody so quick. It's gonna be crazy. Mario Odyssey, cool. A world record contender. Nice. Mario Odyssey was a super fun game. Yeah, definitely. We are trying to put together a pro Fortnite team on the stream. We've got Connor, we've got Elite Grom, we've got Starliet, we've got Bandana D, and I'm drawing blanks on this other person's name right now. Triforce Tritac. We've been doing pretty good. Could definitely use the old gang back together. Elite Grom kicks butt. He won a squads match for us by himself, basically. I feel like you and Grom together would be unstoppable. And me and Starlight will be along for the ride. Mainly just me. I'll probably die first. Shiny's here. I forgot Shiny. Shiny plays with us on Fortnights. Fridays. Shiny's really good too, actually. It's fun. It's a fiesta on Fortnite. Fiesta Fridays. I have 10 more bugs to catch. Dang. These stupid bugs. You guys, I can't wait for Animal Crossing. You have no idea. Oh yeah, it is. Shark Taco. I turned off the chat on the screen. Most trolls just want attention. If they think their message is going to be put on screen, they'll just they'll chat about it. So I turned it off for now. If I think we're safe, I'll put it back up there. But for now, I just turned it off. So. Shiny thinks you could win a one-on-one against Grom? I'd like to see that, actually. Feel like we should go into playground mode. And spectate you guys doing a one-on-one match. It'd be pretty cool, actually. So pretty recently, I put my reaction to the E3 Animal Crossing announcement from last year up on my YouTube page. I'm sure some of you caught that live back when it was first announced at E3, but I split it up and put it up on the YouTube page. It took me forever to get it up there, but it's finally up. I also have the Fortnite Marshmallow event up on my YouTube page too. What color would that string be? Yellow. It's totally sunny. Yeah, it's definitely sunny. It's not scared. We can put some money on that. Spectate while they fight it out in Tilted. Shiny, if Elite Grom is down, I'd be willing to give you guys the winner $1,000 bells and a gift subscription. Oh, what happened to this tree? I think because he put his house there, the tree's gone. I hate this person. I want them to move so bad. And we still haven't had any news. No news is good news. But not in this case. I want to know everything. It's really frustrating because I know there's something coming. I know it's gonna be last minute too. It'll be like, by the way, tomorrow there's a Nintendo Direct. And I'm going to want to call into work, but I won't be able to. Do I have... Oh, I need to sell this stuff. Falcon plays. 100 bells on shiny. Ooh. Ooh. A Nintendo gift card and a free sub. I don't have that kind of cash, brother. I think you're overestimating how large my channel is right now. I can barely afford anything. If we ever got more popular, I would love to do something like that. It'd be cool. Like, I don't think you can even do a 100-person battle, though. I think you have to do, like, if you do a creative mode or if you do playground mode, you can only have 4 people in it. So that kind of sucks. But I would love to have, like, my own 100-man lobby. Get as many people in there as I could. Be able to control it and be like, hey, this is where the storm is going to close in. You guys need to get moving. That would be fun. You could have, like, tournaments with your friends. Jenna Juniper, welcome to the stream. I think I said it last time. I love your name. It's super cool. Reminds me of Sailor Jupiter. I don't know why. Starlight, it probably would lag like crazy. Unless, I mean, it wouldn't be 100 people. Like, you could have... If it was like 25 people, it wouldn't be that bad. 26 total, because somebody had to be the master and be able to say the storm is closing in this amount of time, it's going to close in on this area. Be really cool. In creative mode, that'd be pretty cool, except for the fact that oh, beehive. You can just spawn whatever weapon you want. Or can you lock it? Can you lock what, who gets to spawn what? But you can also float, though. You can just, like, fly around and stuff. 16 people, cool. I'll play around with it and see what I can come up with. I have a couple of ideas for fun content and stuff, so that might be pretty fun. Can you not fly around? Can you lock who gets to fly around, though? Where are the bugs? And 6 more. Yes. Yeah, that'd be cool. Falcon, I'll hit you up later this week, and we'll try to get that together. I have a video to record tomorrow, and I'm working tomorrow, but maybe tonight. We'll see. If I just find these bugs, I'll be alright. I can move on to the next task of swimming and catching sea stuff. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I'm really excited for any kind of Animal Crossing announcement that we can get. It may be a while, but man, really excited. This is the best wetsuit in the game, by the way. Cool. You can make the rules and creative, and it's a 1v1 tournament. Cool. We'll try that. Ah. That'd be neat. I think it'd be really cool if you could control the storm. Three-layer rushes are always the best. You're talking about 3-hour rushes? Ah! You jerk. Jerk octopus. Yeah, I don't know what a 4-layer rush is. It sounds like a burrito at Taco Bell, and you have my attention. A 4-layer burrito, nacho cheese, sour cream. Frito potato chips. We took everything in the restaurant and put it in a burrito. 4 layers of deliciousness. No, I need you. Don't run away. You jerk. I finally caught all of the underwater creatures pretty recently, which is cool because I don't ever want to have to do this again. But I want to earn the gold medal in this. I just don't want to spend all this time like trying to catch these stupid creatures. Not only are they like not worth that much money, oh my gosh, but they're also few and far between. Although you might get some pirate stuff from what's his face. That's always nice. Pascal, is that his name? He's cool. I like him. He's real chill. He's real laid back. He's my spirit animal, I think. Ooh, come here. No! Ah! I feel like Fortnite and video games in general have just been hating me lately. Every time I play, like, especially on Fortnite, I'll get all these gray weapons everywhere. Or I'll go into a house and there will be literally no weapons. 0 weapons. And I'll just get destroyed. Where'd that guy even come from? And now with Animal Crossing, oh my gosh. That thing just disappeared. You know, I'm kind of scared they're going to put more of this stuff in the new Animal Crossing. I just want them to make it easier to catch these things. That's all I want. Like, Pocket Camp has a net, which is cool. I'm not a huge fan of Pocket Camp, but I think a net would make more sense to catch underwater creatures. It'd make me happy to use a net instead. Or even like a trap or something. That'd be cool. Oh man, everyone wants to call me Dr. T. Oh hey, look at that. I need to get one of these things too. I'm trying to get all the gold medals in this game. It's not very easy. Some of that stuff is like you have to like pop 500 balloons. And I know that I'm somewhere between 300 and 500, but I don't really know where because they don't keep track of it for you. I think it's the same for like fish and bugs, and I think it's fewer underwater creatures, but it's still a lot. Oh, he wants that guitar. Get it. Yeah, you should get it. You know, I really feel like me and Clay would be really good friends, except I just don't talk to him that much. Poncho. I'm gonna drop off my money in my house. I don't trust the banks. No, it's just so I can free up some space. I'm saving my money so I can buy the card set from Gracie as soon as it becomes available. It's not going to be available this month, though, so that kind of sucks. Oh, no. Bum, 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 bum. Let's go.
This reminds El Lazel OT of the time when El Lazel OT was in love. Her name was Magnavox.
Yeah. So, trying to think about Animal Crossing stuff. Like, I hate this swimming. I kind of wish that swimming was different. Not a single one. P078, welcome to the stream.
He has been following the channel for months week.
2 months and 1 week, awesome. Just a baby, just a puppy. He's so young.
Falcon Plays has been following the channel for months weeks.
That almost sounded wrong. Come here. Yeah. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, no problem. Oh, he's gone. No. Bum, bum, bum. Where is it? Oof. It's not even over here. Okay. There it is. Don't you run from me. Really? Oh, I see 3 more. 3 more! D-Dan. Nice. Welcome to the stream. Kiddigan. I remember you. I haven't seen you for a while. Welcome back, though. It's so funny. I've been stuck at 890 followers for a long time. I don't really know why. I can't get past. I can't get to the 900 range. Like it just like. There's been a few times in my history of streaming where things just kind of slow down, and it's fine. I don't really have a problem with it. Stuff happens. People have to take care of their own lives and their own selves, and I get it. It's just really funny. Like, I think around 300, it was like a couple weeks. I was at 300 for a couple weeks. Or I couldn't get to 300 for a couple weeks. 500. I couldn't get to 500 for like a month. And then like 900, it seems like I just can't get past. I can't get to 900. It's been like a month. 2 months probably. Oh my gosh, where are these things going? But it's okay. I'm really just more about the interactions and the people and hanging out with you guys and playing Animal Crossing and Fortnite and talking about Animal Crossing and talking about all that stuff, so it's definitely not a requirement. Sea Slug. I think that's all I need. Oh, I definitely will. It's just something I noticed, which is kind of strange. Yes. And I think it's useful information for anybody who's out there streaming on their own and wondering why they're not getting a bunch of followers or whatever. It's like, hey, it happens. There are several times throughout your career of streaming where you're gonna have these lulls, these like stagnant time periods. Doesn't mean nobody's watching, it just means that a lot of new people aren't coming in, and that's fine. Just gotta get to know your current people. Like Kiddigan, like Shiny, like Starliet. Like P078. Like Shark Taco, who I realized today's been watching for a while. Did he just give me a shirt? Oh, he did. A dark polka tee. Judge a little contest between Sly and me? Impartial judge. Shall we get started? It's a staring contest. Whoever smiles first loses. Here we go. J1. Nothing that funny happened, but he laughed anyway. Using superior brain power to send funny images telepathically. I want this person to move. That's why I didn't think that he won. I just wanted to move out. It's a go board. What's a go board? Pasta is asking about Pocket Camp. Pocket Camp, when it first got announced, I was very excited. I really was. I remember the announcement. I remember being stoked for it. I remember like going home and wanting to download it and wanting to play it. And I remember playing it for about 2 weeks straight and really trying to get into it and really trying to like it and really trying to make some things happen in that game. And I got pretty far. I got to like I want to say level 30 or 40 or something like that. But at some point, I decided, I came to the conclusion that it really wasn't Animal Crossing. It felt like it really wasn't Animal Crossing. It felt more like a mobile game, like Farmville or something like that, with Animal Crossing assets. And basically, what I thought about it was, you know, Blue Bear is one of my favorite characters in the game. And when she was at one of my campsites, I found myself just wanting to give her stuff so she can reward me without really even wanting to talk to her. A lot of the interactions were the same. There wasn't any variety in the interactions that you have with these characters. You really don't build any kind of a loyalty to them, or they don't build one to you. And it felt like most of the characters had like this, they shared this same shell of a character, which it wasn't fun. It just ended up being not Animal Crossing. So I felt like I was more interested in just building the furniture than I was about seeing my favorite characters, and it kind of ruined it for me. So I stopped playing it because it stopped feeling like Animal Crossing, basically. And I thought it was a well-intentioned design. They had some good ideas, and I think a lot of those ideas are going to carry over into the new game. For instance, like furniture crafting, I think that's going to be a part of the new game. But I think they're also going to elaborate on a few other things too, like fishing and cooking and a few other aspects of Animal Crossing that really aren't fleshed out very well. So, and I also think that visually it was
Shinix
awesome.
has been following the channel for weeks.
I think visually Pocket Camp was super cool, and I loved it. I loved looking at it. I liked when you pressed the start button, or when you brought up your menu, your character brought out a little cell phone and looked at it. I thought that was a really cool detail. And they had the right idea in mind, but the execution was just really poor and very repetitive, and it got boring, and I really couldn't get the things I wanted to get. I don't know. It just wasn't good. I just didn't like it all that much. So I'm glad they're not sticking with that as the next Animal Crossing, and I'm hoping that we hear more about the new one, and that it's nothing like Pocket Camp. And my biggest fear is that they're going to say, in the new Animal Crossing, you'll be able to take all the stuff you earned in Pocket Camp and transfer it over. Because that's going to make me a little mad. So, Lydia, ACNL, welcome to the stream. Thanks for coming by. P078, peace out. Have a good night, buddy. I'll talk to you later. But Shiny, I'll explain Animal Crossing in a nutshell. Basically, Shock Taco says it's a very chill game, all about collecting and reading the villagers' funny dialogue and slow day-to-day progression and sandboxy type town and house building. Yeah. Basically, what I liked about Animal Crossing is you get to build these relationships with these characters. Like, this is Poncho, who is one of my favorite characters. Jay's not bad. He's pretty cool. But, I mean, you talk to them, and they actually interact with you in different ways. And they have, like, 8 different types of personalities that are possible in the game. Your favorite character might move out, so you have to do as much as you can to keep them happy. But you're the mayor. You're the mayor of the town, and the whole idea is to run the town, to build public works projects and stuff. So, for instance, like this police station, I decided to build that as a public works project. This rock right here is a public works project I decided to build. The lighthouse that's over here, I decided to build that. Just a lot of stuff that you can do in the town. Also, when you first start, you're given like a house, and you're told the house is like, I want to say $30,000. Of course, you don't have any money, so you have to kind of figure out different ways to make money so you can pay off your house. And then once you pay it off, Tom Nook offers to upgrade the house for you. So then now, of course, you have to say yes because you want a bigger house. And then it keeps going until you have, the maximum size house. So it's really cool. And I think to me the best thing about Animal Crossing is all of the creativeness of the game. Is how creative you can be in this game. How you can take a town that's just basically empty and you can make it into something that looks really cool and really themed and really stand out from from all the other towns that are out there. So this path that's down here is not normal. I got this path and I downloaded the path so I could actually use it on in my town. So that's kind of what I thought would fit this town well. Basically, you can make your own path. And my town's name is Atlantis, so I thought I need to have a path that looks like stone, that has moss in it, that looks like it's underwater, and that's what I went for. So all of the other characters in my town are, this is Ariel's house. She's a mermaid. We've got Milo's house down here. He's from that movie, the Disney movie Atlantis. So that's his house right there. And his house isn't as big as mine, so you can kind of see where, like, the different sizes of houses. But he's got an upstairs, a downstairs, and that's it. But you can add rooms in the back that are equally this size if you want to. Yeah, lots of stuff. So it's just cool, you know. It's just one of my favorite games. It's relaxing, it's chill. You can play it for 15 minutes or for, you know, or for an hour and a half if you want to. You get out of it what you put into it, and if you put a lot of care and attention into every corner of your town, it's gonna show. It's gonna pay off. So I think it's really cool. It's one of my favorite towns, or one of my favorite games ever. And the changes they made to the game to make it as good as it is, because I played it since day one, and back then there were so many things that you couldn't do, but now it's like you can do almost anything. So it's just fun. It's that Doan. The only thing that stopped me from playing Pocket Camp was being repetitive. Yeah, I get that. It is very repetitive. But this game is not Pocket Camp, and it's a lot more fun. So right now, my local shop is buying perfect oranges for twice as much as they normally do. So I'm collecting all my perfect oranges so I can sell them and just make a boatload of cash. Falcon, I will see you later, bud. Friday, hopefully. For more Fiesta Friday Fortnite action. But I guess to the naked eye, this game might look a little boring. I mean, I've never thought that about this game, but I guess if you don't know what's going on, it might look boring. But my goal right now is to get as much money as I can so I can buy this certain series of furniture. And finish off my catalog. I'm pretty close to having 90% of the catalog. Not quite there yet, though. Shark Taco got a second copy and an action replay, so I can have several save files and design a bunch of themed towns and choose villagers that fit the theme. Oh, that's cool. It's funny you say that, because I have 6 copies of Animal Crossing. So I can kind of play around with the whole modding scene, because there's a lot you can do with modding. And one of my 3DSs, not this one, but one of my 3DSs is hacked. It's it's got custom firmware on it, so I can actually do some of the modding and stuff like that. And it's really fun, some of the stuff you can do. So, but yeah, I have 6 copies. I wanted this is my original game from the very first day it came out. It's downloaded to the console. Never been hacked, nothing like that. Because this is my like legit copy. I'm playing this like real world Animal Crossing, legit. You know, things like that. But I have a second town that I play on a regular basis. That I'm trying to have a separate theme that's also legit, that's also real, that's also real time. It's just hard to find the time to play. And then I have 4 more copies, 2 of which I have hacked towns, where I'm just trying to do whatever I can and see what I can get away with. I have a plan for them, but I haven't been able to do anything with it yet. So it's going somewhere, it just hasn't gotten there yet. And there's so many other things going on with being a streamer and trying to get my YouTube channel in order, so there's just a lot going on that I don't really have time to play 4 copies of Animal Crossing. Let alone the 3 extra copies I have. I'm getting puppy loves. What's that? What's puppy loves? Is that from your puppy? Giving you a hug? Licking your toes? How do you even mod Animal Crossing save files? So there's a website you can Google it. It's Animal Crossing Town Editor, and you basically take your save file from Animal Crossing and you put it into the save editor, and you can literally change anything you want. You can design your own town. I've seen towns that basically don't have walls, because all you have to have is a waterfall and an exit over to the campsite. So if you look at my map, the top left side of the screen, there's an exit to the campsite, and then like 2 spots below that is a waterfall. And once you have that, I think you can actually like section off everything below the waterfall and make it and take the wall away. You can also have a town that has, on both sides of your town, there's walls, so it actually gives you a little bit of extra space to play with in your town if you wanted to do that. I have seen a town that was modded to be basically just like a smaller town up top, but it had like an island you can get to if you swam to it. So there's all kinds of cool stuff you can do. But there are some guidelines and rules you have to follow. So you're gonna have to have a PC in some way, shape, or form to hack Animal Crossing. Once you have everything set up on your DS, you can do everything from the DS after that. But to get everything set up on your DS, you have to do some kind of PC work. You have to have something done on your PC or Mac, either way. I'm not gonna get these bugs, guys. I guess I can catch bees. Bees will count, right? How many do I need? 5? There's 5 bees in the town. I'm not even sure. Oh, that was a bug. Yeah. A spider. That's one bug. need the balloon. Where is it? Where's the balloon? Oh, there it is. It was coming in. Don't have a PC. Oh, okay. I see. So, I mean, there's... You could probably get a friend or something to help you out with... Like, you have to mod your DS. In some way, shape, or form. Oh, I was close. Oh. You can hack bells, you can hack any item that you want into your pockets. You can redesign your whole house. There are some things you cannot do, at least not very easily. But you can do almost anything. You can also like place public works projects without having to do anything else. You can just decide where you want one to be and just select it and it shows up. You can move your house if you want to. I'll buy it. You can also, like, from the start of the game, you can actually fully upgrade Main Street. So, like, the first day of my playing this game, or not this game, but when I first loaded my hacked town, I was able to just go ahead and select that I wanted Main Street to be fully upgraded, and it was just like that. That simple. You can... I don't hack the game on a regular basis, so if I was to try to get you some hacked bells, it would take me like 45 minutes. So, I'm sorry, I won't be able to do that tonight. I'm trying to find these bugs, though. I need 3 more. I don't think I have any more trees I can shake. I think I've got... I think bugs come off of these things. There's one. Pill bug. Yeah, I'm sorry, Lydia. It's so funny too, because like in Animal Crossing, like basically, if you need bells, you can press like 2 buttons and you fill your bank with bells. It's crazy. But I wouldn't call myself a hacker of Animal Crossing. I don't hack it on a regular basis, and I only tried it a couple times to see what kinds of things you can get away with. And there's some cool stuff you can do. There certainly is. But it's not something I enjoy. I like playing the game normally. I like playing the game at the slow-paced daily grind. I think it's fun. have left? Oh, one more. Let me sell what I have and see if maybe going inside resets the town. Probably will. But I definitely understand the appeal. A blue chair. Yeah, the max amount of bells that the bank can hold is 1 bell short of 1 billion. So 999,999,999 is the maximum number of bells the bank can hold. And I think there's a trophy, or and actually I think there's a gold medal for having that many bells in the bank. Or badge. There's a gold badge for doing that. It's not easy. I gave up when I reached 13 million. And only because I needed to buy a bunch of furniture. Hey, there it is. Zell. No, that was, that's someone else.
Are you from Tennessee? Because you're the only 10 Blaze bot sees Blaze with slipped you 200 bells.
Yeah, this is, Sly. I also don't like Sly because he put his house in the worst spot ever. Yeah, I'll give you some furniture. It's going to be attached to a letter that says, "Move out, please." A neutral painting. I don't think I have this in my, Oh, the antelope. Okay, I'll check. I don't think it's Zell, though. I can't remember his name, but it's not Zell. Maybe it is. I think he lives over here, I think. No? Oh, he's inside the shop? Okay, let me go in there. Inside retail. I don't rotate my villagers. I think there are, like, when the Welcome Amiibo thing came out, I was pretty excited to be able to kick out villagers whenever I needed to. But I decided against doing it on a regular basis because I wanted the game to, like, naturally feel like people were moving or whatever. So I just didn't utilize that feature all that much. I did it a couple times. I did it once to bring Anka into my town. But then I hated Anka, so I was like, you know what? Never again. So, and really, it's more about, like, she put her house in a bad spot. She's been mean to me since she started, since she moved in. And now she won't move. Like, she will not move out. So I'm like, okay, this sucks. So I feel like I have to, like, be her best friend in order for her to ask me to move out, because that's what seems to be the trick. Just be their best friend and they'll be like, I'm gonna move out. It's almost like they're baiting you. They're testing you to see if you're gonna be like, oh no, please don't go, I love you so much. But truthfully, if Anka asked me, I'd just be like, okay, any chance you can move the move out date up a little bit? Had some plans for this spot you have your house in right now. Same with this dude. Sly. Twiga Beetle. So, week 9 starts today. Week 9 starts today. There is no Animal Crossing announcement as of right now. We're 8 weeks into 2019 and no Animal Crossing announcement. Soon, I'm hoping there will be. But we don't know when. Or even if. We just had the Pokemon the Pokemon Direct, which talked about Pokemon, so that's cool. I'm glad that we had some kind of information, but still no Animal Crossing. I'm thinking within the next couple of months, we'll probably hear something, and E3 might be the time they announce it. Pokemon Sword, S-Word, and Shield. Yes, that's correct. I'm excited for that, though. It's going to be cool. People say ignore villagers to get them to move out. You know what? It seems like if I ignore villagers, they never ask to move out. Never. 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 If I'm best friends with my villagers, that's when they ask. Like today, for example, O'Hare asked me to move out. I talk to O'Hare every time I play this game. Also, Joey asked to move out. And I talk to Joey on occasion. But Clay, who you saw earlier in the stream, he was inside retail. I never talk to Clay, and he's never asked me to move out. Anka, I never talk to her, and she's never asked me to move out. And I did get Anka in as an amiibo, but I don't think that makes much of a difference. I think it should be the same scale, the same like rating system as far as who gets to move out and who doesn't. But it's just weird. So I'm like, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. I just really want Anka to move, and I want Sly to move, and that's it. And I'll feel good about it. More than that, though, I want Animal Crossing for Switch. And I'm going to play it all the time. I'm going to play it every day. It's going to be awesome. Lydia says you can't kick out Amiibo. Ambio. I don't know. I mean, I believe you. But I think I've also heard the opposite, is that you could. So I guess we'll see. I know that if you scan another Amiibo, you can kick them out that way. I just don't want to scan a bunch of Amiibo that I don't necessarily want to live in my town. Shark Taco's like, I get rid of them all the time. I'm like, ooh, this person looks cool. And they get to your town and they put their house in this stupid place, and you're like, nope, you got to go. Get out of here. It is March 3rd, though, and we've got Animal Crossing. We've got the Cherry Blossom Festival coming up. We've got fireworks festivals in August. We've got some cool events coming up for Animal Crossing, but you know what? Someday, it's going to be... We'll have to say goodbye to our new Leaf Towns, and it's going to be a sad day. But I think I'm going to try to get a themed town. I think that's how it's going to go. I'm going to try to do a themed town from the start. I'm probably not going to name my main character after myself, which I've done for every other Animal Crossing game. I feel like, because in this town, I wish I'd named my main character Poseidon. And I wish that I had a fourth character could be in the town too. I'm not sure who that would have been, but I could have had a fourth character. So my character kind of stands out in this town. I'm just like a visitor, but I'm also the mayor, so it's weird. But I do want to have a themed town from start to finish, and just have everything I do in that town sort of like laid out in a way that makes sense for that town. That's kind of my goal for Animal Crossing Switch. So I know it's like it's a little ways away. And I'm not really ready to say goodbye to my New Leaf Town, but eventually it's gonna happen, and I gotta move on. What's that old adage about, like, the best way to get over somebody is to find somebody new? Or the Barney Stinson method of new is always better. And at the same time, like, I'm bracing myself for the possibility that the Animal Crossing announcement won't be what I want it to be. And not so much that, like, it's going to be Amiibo Festival 2, or that it won't be, like, Happy Home Designer 2. Not so much that it's going to be an announcement for those two games, but I'm kind of worried that they'll announce features and options in Animal Crossing for the Switch that I don't like. I'm scared of that. I mentioned it before, like if they incorporate pocket camp mechanics into the game, or like downloadable content, or pay to play, or pay to win kind of situations, I'm not going to like that at all. So, as much as I really, really, really want to Animal Crossing announcement to happen, I'm also sort of bracing myself and sort of being like, let's not get ahead of ourselves. It's very possible that the announcement could be bad, but I don't think Nintendo would do that to us. I really think it's going to be an awesome game, and all the announcements are going to be great. So, Vamp Rach is in the house. Welcome, Rach. Appreciate you stopping by. Haven't seen you for a while. I'm glad you're here. Overlord, welcome to the stream. Stock market made me 20 million bells. That's awesome. I haven't played the stock market at all in this game, and really only because I can't check it twice a day. But I do want the medal. Let's take a look at the medals I have. So I have the gold medal for filling my encyclopedia, but I still don't have it for bugs, fish, and diving. I haven't even started sending letters to anybody. So there's a gold medal for sending letters out. Haven't even started it. I think I've sent like 3 letters in 6 years. So yeah, that's gonna be a while. Although I probably should start doing that at some point. Saving up bells is possible. I could probably do that one. It's just a matter of just going to the island as often as possible and just getting as many bugs as I can. There's also filling the catalog, which I'm close to doing, I think, but not quite. Lydia says a new bomb is better than an old dog. I agree. Sometimes. A little bit. I agree a little bit. And Vampirage, I'm doing well, actually. Things are going cool. Animal Crossing stream tonight's been pretty cool, actually. Of course, I'll be back next week with more Animal Crossing stuff. So right now we're just kind of talking about the future of Animal Crossing and our hopes and dreams and fears and stuff like that. So I think it's going to be good, though, overall. And what I have to do in this game still, I still have a lot to do in this game, and I don't think it's going to happen. As far as these medals and stuff like that goes, I don't think it's going to happen. I'm definitely not going to do this one, the refurbishing. The part-time job one, I think that's one of them too. I'm not going to do that one either. Lydia being sarcastic. Oh yeah, this one I could do, because I like island tours. Stock market's a bronze. Street Pass might happen. I feel like the Street Pass, I could do this if I keep my other DSs on all the time. I could probably do this one. I'm working on this one. Catalog's at 50%, but I'm not quite to 90%. I almost have all the KK songs. I'm getting close. I think I need like 5 more. I just realized I had something. Yeah, let's go see if I need to donate this. I don't even know. I don't have the museum completed yet because I still need some paintings and stuff, so that's something I'd like to finish someday. Paintings are hard to get. There should be a hospital, yeah, I think so. That'd be cool. Hospital would be pretty awesome. But there's just so much stuff in this game I think I could get close to finishing, but I'm not sure. Oh, he already has it. Dang it. Oh well. I don't think I can see it. I'm pretty sure O'Hare sold me a fake painting though. This dude's cool. I had him in my town for a while. He's pretty awesome. I think there should be a hospital. I think there should be a bowling alley. I think there should be or like a bowling alley like rec center or something like that with a bunch of mini games you can play. I feel like the police station should have more of a presence in the town. Because, I mean, let's be honest, I have a serious question for all of you. How many times do you go into the police station on a regular basis? Like, do you ever... I never go into this place because there's no need to. They only ever have pitfalls and shirts and letters. Stationary. So what's the point? They don't even tell you like when certain people are coming to town anymore. So I just don't know what the point of having a police station is.
What is your favorite game, Blaze?
Oh, BlazeBot, you already know. I am going to answer that question another time though. You know, I'll answer it now. It's this one. It's this one, and also Metal Gear Solid 3 is another one of my favorite games. But thanks for asking, BlazeBot. Appreciate it. That's a good point, Shark Taco. I just realized somebody did put their house on a bunch of flowers, but look at this. There's no flowers in here. Let me explain. So you saw there were no flowers in the police station. The alligator Sly was a character I wanted to move in. He was actually in my campsite like 2 or 3 weeks ago. And I said, hey Sly, you're cool. Why don't you move in? This is him right here. And he was like, alright, I'd love to move in. So he moves in. And he puts his house right here. Now I had bushes planted right here all the way down and around. And this whole thing was filled with blue flowers. So now the bushes are gone. And the flowers are gone. And he's ruining the aesthetic of my entrance into the town. So I don't like him. But also those flowers are not there anymore. So... yeah, I didn't think they did that. I didn't think that flowers showed up there. I mean, items like this don't show up there either. Like, I mean, there's just no reason to go to the police station. And I almost feel like there's like a hidden. I almost feel like there's a hidden feature in this game that nobody's discovered because nobody ever comes here. He hasn't noticed anything. Like, I almost feel like if you talk to him enough, maybe he becomes like a super competent police officer and starts telling you things about your town that you didn't know. This stuff here has been here forever, so I'm just gonna take it all. And we'll see what shows up next week. How about that? I guess I can write these letters too. 'Cause I need to anyway. So maybe if you like take items more often, like maybe if you take items from here every day, maybe more rare stuff shows up. But I just don't think those things are true. And there certainly isn't any hidden thing that I know about as far as talking to Booker every day. But I asked him what's going on, and he's like, there's nothing. There's nothing going on. I'm like, why did I talk to you? I knew there was something going on because I explored my town. I know where things show up. Katie X, welcome to the stream. Glad you're here. We're talking about Animal Crossing and what kinds of things could be better in the next game. Caught him. Carp. Hold on, guys. I want to check something real quick. Sorry. Bum, bum. Alright, we're good.
You must be a parking ticket because you got fine written all over you. Blazebot would like to apologize for that last remark with 300 bells.
Yeah, I don't know. I think there's a lot... A lot of things I'd like to see, but the police station has to change. It's got to. Because it's so boring. I live for bells. Yeah. I do too. But I think there should be... I think Blather should give you missions. I feel like Blather should be like, hey, I've got a mission for you. How about you go find me a pill bug? Like maybe there's a visitor coming in from out of town, and they want to see a certain type of bug or painting or something. And Blathers is like, hey, can you bring this in? That'd be cool. I don't know. Maybe Blathers could give you some missions. Maybe Chip or what's his face? The fishing guy, the fishing tournament guy. Maybe they could give you some missions too for the certain types of fish. Like every day you can get another fish for them. Of course, it'd be a public works project you'd have to put in. Non-player character houses. Yeah, that'd be cool. Isabel should definitely live somewhere in this town. Not just City Hall or Town Hall. I think it'd be cool to have her, like, on Main Street. Maybe there's an apartment complex up there. So maybe she'd go there and have like a house there. Maybe Tom Nook would have a house. Timmy and Tommy. The retail gang. Maybe even Harriet and a few others. They all have apartments there in your Main Street. That'd be cool. Chip could hang out at the museum and give you tips on fish available right now. That's a good idea. More stuff with the villagers. Yeah, I think that Pocket Camp introduced a lot of like like cool activities you can do with the villagers. I don't like playing Pocket Camp, but some of those activities were pretty cool, like being able to barbecue, have like a little barbecue and hang out with them, to play music with them and stuff. That was pretty cool. I think that they should definitely do more of that. I'd like to see something like that. I saw a video a little while ago from someone who like talked about how they wanted to see at the bottom of your, or wherever there's an ocean, maybe you could build like a fishing like marina type thing that Chip would run. And then Chip would have you like, he would send like, if you talk to him, he would ask for like different things every day. So maybe one day he'll ask for like 50 sea bass or 25 sea bass, and he's like, hey, can you bring me 25 sea bass? And you do it, and then he gives you like these chip like coins or something like that, chip bucks or something, and you can use those to purchase like exclusive furniture, fishing type furniture from Chip. And I thought that was a really, really cool idea, and I genuinely want that to happen. This person's videos were really cool. I don't even remember if I can find them or not, because they were really cool videos, and I'll try to get that link and put it in the comments on YouTube if I can find it. And then I'll have it ready for next stream too. But I think that was a cool idea. And I'd love to see it. I think phones is a great idea. It could easily replace the megaphone, which, by the way, nobody ever uses. So I think it'd be cool to have a cell phone of some kind. I think that skyscrapers and amusement parks might be cool. I think that I mentioned a bowling alley earlier because I really want to have more activities in the game, and I think like having a simplified like Animal Crossing bowling game would be really fun. You can play with your friends, and maybe a couple of other like buildings that did certain things, like maybe like a billiards ball like hall or something like that. And I think that I think that'd be cool. So like maybe you can only build one. So maybe you build the bowling alley, but your friend builds the billiards hall. So you have access to play bowling whenever you want, and your friend can play billiards whenever they want, and you guys can go to each other's towns and play those games. That might be cool. I think that it's probably better if you have one like rec center that you can expand and add things to as time goes on. So the idea of having just one available wouldn't be very cool. But the more work you put into it, the more it could expand and grow. Maybe those guys from Animal Crossing Pocket Camp, the ones that do your camper, maybe they could run like that rec center or something. I know campers are going to be in the game, which I'm not too thrilled about, but I'm pretty sure campers will be in the game. I just don't want the ability to take anything from Pocket Camp. Like if I unlock something in Pocket Camp, I don't want to have the ability to bring it into the new one. I want those games to be totally separate from each other. No interaction. But I don't think my dreams are going to come true on that. I'm kind of scared. I feel like they're not going to listen to me. More camping spots? Yeah, that'd be cool. I'm down with that. Bring, hello. Hi, this is Cookie. What do you want? Want to go to the mall? Of course. Oh my god, I need this dress. That'd be cool. Want to go to... Like, maybe you can meet somebody somewhere. Like, if you call up Cookie, you could say, hey, Cookie, meet me at retail. And then she would just be at retail when you go over there. That'd be neat. I mean, there's so many ideas that are out there in the world right now. So many cool things that could happen. I'm just really scared that they're not gonna. I'm really scared that like, one of my biggest fears is that, of course I mentioned that it's going to be Amiibo Festival 2. I'm also afraid that it's going to be Happy Home Designer 2. I'm afraid it'll have microtransactions and it'll be like a pay-to-win game. Don't want that at all. However, one of my biggest fears is that it's a port of New Leaf and that there's not really much new at all. That is a big fear of mine. I don't think it's going to be that way, though. I think it's going to be its own game. Because it seems like they're really pushing for that. They're really pushing for something else. Will you go somewhere with me? Where? The sewers. Yeah, I'll meet you there in 10. I think, if I was to call Anka, I'd be like, hey, Anka, do you want to meet me somewhere? Yeah, where do you want to meet? How about a different town? Okay, I'll be right there. I just never go. Just don't even go. I do have Discord. You can do the Discord command to get to my Discord if you'd like. It's not super active, but I do check it from time to time now, so I'm online quite a bit. Feel free to join the Discord, and as time goes on, it'll probably be more and more interactive. So, but feel free to post messages in there, and I'll try to respond. In fact, I'll post the link to that video that I find in the Discord, so if you guys are wanting to join that, you'll be able to see that video I was talking about. Also, my YouTube has a whole bunch of videos about some of the things that I would like to see in the next Animal Crossing. Some really cool ideas, so check that out too if you get a chance. If you get bored, if you're like laying in bed and you're like, man, I'm so bored I'll watch anything right now. Well, I've got some cool ideas, so check those out. What else do I need to do today? I think I'm pretty much done today. Hey, for those of you out there that are thinking about doing a theme town, I just came up with an idea that you might like. The town name is Narnia. I'm not going to use it, but you might want to use it. Oh, shiny, yeah, absolutely. I'll set up a Fortnite. I think I have a Fortnite thing, don't I? Let me check. Shark Tackle, I do multiplayer in this game. Oftentimes when I do multiplayer, I find stuff comes up missing in my town, so I don't do it very often. I'm more likely to go to somebody else's town than to have them come to mine. And it's not that I don't trust anybody. I do trust people. I just sometimes I'm careless and don't pick up the things that I want to keep, and I forget to do that, and I don't set the expectation, and then those things come up missing. So, you know, it's just a matter of like of wanting to do them, but also wanting to be in this like safe zone of, you know, not having to worry about it. But it's not a big deal, and I want to do more multiplayer stuff. I just haven't really had the chance yet. So. And Lydia, I saw your message about AC coming out in April. I've heard that too, but I'm 100%. I don't think that's going to happen. 100% don't think that's going to happen. Let me create a Fortnite channel in the Discord real quick, because I know there's some interesting stuff that we can talk about in Fortnite. So there's a Fortnite channel now in my Discord. So if you don't want to play, no worries. You don't have to go in there. But there's Animal Crossing channels, Nintendo, Smash Ultimate, Pokemon, Splatoon 2, all kinds of stuff. So, and a general chat if you want to just talk about life. It's gonna be lit. Awesome. Yeah, definitely hit me up in there, and we'll talk about it. So yeah, the April thing for Animal Crossing, if you read back to like where that started from, it's very obvious to see why it's probably not going to be April, why that date is not correct. Basically what happened was a person who wants to play the new Animal Crossing went into a GameStop store, and the GameStop employee was like, hey, what game do you want to pre-order today? And the person saw that Animal Crossing had a release date of April 29th. And the GameStop employee who just wanted to get a pre-order was like, oh yeah, it's definitely coming out April 29th. So that person went home and then tweeted about it, and that's how it blew up. So, now there might be a direct in April, and it might be around that time, because if you think about it, the Pokemon Direct was at the end of February. So 2 months from now, there could be another Direct for Animal Crossing. So it's... So I'm more understanding, or like I really think that if anything happens around that date, it's probably going to be another Nintendo Direct. But I mean, I used to work for GameStop, and sometimes their dates are just not accurate. I think the VPs and the company executives know a lot more about when stuff's coming out, but they're not allowed to talk about it. So that is what it is. But they certainly would not put a release date in the system that they weren't allowed to talk about. And I can promise you that if anybody knows a release date for Animal Crossing, they're absolutely not allowed to talk about it right now. So it's going to happen this year. It won't be released in April, but I think that we'll get more information around that time probably. And I'm thinking closer to May, maybe in the month of May. But Mega Eevee's here. What's up, Mega Eevee? Welcome to the stream. I'm trying to decide what I want to do in this game. Oh, balloons. Where is it? Yes. There's one of those things too where once you hear the backstory, it's like, oh, obviously it's probably not going to happen. But it would be great. It would be great. Yeah, and that's a good point too. I think Nintendo does have a straightforward approach. If they didn't give a date, it's because they aren't sure that it's ready. And I think if I'm Nintendo and I really want to generate some hype for Animal Crossing, I'm most likely going to have it at E3. 6 seconds? You're a speed demon. I think E3 is a good place to show off Animal Crossing because it's going to build a lot of hype. It's going to get people interested in the game. Maybe who aren't interested or weren't interested in it before. I think another Nintendo Direct would be good. But I think if they really want to blow us out of the water, they probably need to show off a ton of features at E3. Almost like they did with Pokemon Let's Go last year. And Smash Ultimate last year also. They did the same thing. So I think they'll do that with Animal Crossing and Pokemon this year. And they did it with Breath of the Wild a couple years ago too. So that's my picks for games that'll be at E3. So Lydia, thanks for coming by. Have a good night. I'll see you next week, right? Hope so. But yeah, I think there's a lot of opportunity there. So we'll see. We'll see how things go. But I'm guessing September. That's my guess. We will definitely see. We'll definitely see. But speaking of goodbyes, I think it's about time for me to go too. I think I've done all I can in this town for the day. So I'm going to go ahead and sign out. So I want to thank you guys for stopping by today. We had a really great turnout for tonight's stream, so thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Definitely come back next week for more Animal Crossing discussion, topics, footage, gameplay. What else? Music, I guess. Yeah, but definitely come back next week. We'll do more. And throughout the week, I'll be streaming some other games too. I'm going to try to stream Starlink later this week. For the Switch. I've never played it before, so I'm going to try to stream that one. And also, of course, Fortnite on Friday, Smash on Saturday, and maybe some other random streams throughout the week, too. I do have some work to do this week, so I can't stream every day, but I'll try to do something during the week. But if not, I'll be back on Friday for sure. But anyway, guys, thanks for stopping by. Have a great night. Take care of yourselves, and I'll catch you on the flippity flip.